Hello, y'all, and welcome back to Anointed Crown Tarot. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Take a look at the description box. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. I am going to update that to include my TikTok because I am going to start posting clips and videos on TikToks too, like maybe some short reels here and there. But what I will say is that it's the same name as my threads and my, it's the same name as my threads, Melanin Monroe. So, tonight we're going to be doing earth signs. So our Capricorn, our Taurus, our Virgos. If you are a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, this reading could resonate for you, or if you are dealing with one. But as always, if it don't resonate, don't force it. If it don't apply, let it fly. You feel me? This is going to be a love reading. We're just basically going to get an update on the energy from last week, kind of see what everything is looking like, where it's going, where it's headed, how you're feeling, how they're feeling, and then we're going to pull a few oracles at the end. And then, of course, I split the deck, and what we got here? The Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Let's see what this reading's about to go. Let's see how this reading's about to go. And look, then look. Crazy. What we got going on here, earth signs? What we got going on? I can't even shuffle the cards. What we got going on already? What we got going on? Oh, and also I forgot to say that, of course, the only way to know, the only way to know what energy is actually yours is by booking a personal reading with me. And still, the rest of the month of June, $10 off of any tarot reading book through my website. I actually got a couple of deals going on. All right, Spirit. So how is the person on Earth Sign's mind currently feeling about them? How is the person on my Earth Sign Collective's mind currently feeling about them? Thank you, Spirit. So we got the Two of Pentacles right here. We got the Four of Cups. We got two cards right here. Let me get it before I drop it. Oh, shit. Actually, never mind. I lied. Nope, I lied again. There is... Shit. If I can get the card out. There we go. It's stuck in the deck. Okay. Let me shuffle these up a little bit better. But thus far, we got the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Hermit. Somebody is in a mood. They are feeling some kind of way. And they have been isolating themselves. You and this person probably still have not talked. See, how are they currently feeling about my Earth Sign, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Earth Signs. Like, this person thinks about you, but right now it's as if their feelings are turned off. Not necessarily turned off from you, but it's almost as if they're just emotionally disconnected right now. That's what I'm getting. They're very emotionally disconnected. This person could be working on, they could be focusing more on their finances, you know, their stability, their financial independence, and just trying to be more self-sufficient. Like, they're putting energy into work, basically. This person pretty much has a lot that they're juggling at the moment. They have a lot of responsibilities, you know, financial obligations, and a lot more just personal. A lot of things that are personally going on that has this person in this Four Cups and Hermit energy right now. It's as if they're in this very pessimistic energy, honestly. And it's probably because they're so overwhelmed with responsibilities and finances, and they could be having some possible financial troubles. That's a very high possibility here. And it's just causing for them to isolate themselves and just try to really zero in and focus in on what really matters to them at the moment. So at the moment, they're not feeling much of anything. Tell me more, Spirit. That's a stack of cards. We don't want to stack. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about how this person's feeling about earth signs. Of course, I dropped the whole deck. Give me a second here. Tell me more about how this person's feeling about earth signs. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, this person they're not focused on the connection. They're very closed off right now. They could be closed off from more than just you. They just, I'm getting like a lonely energy. This person they're focused on what they're trying to manifest, basically. So they're very closed off, very guarded, very serious. Like, it's as if they're not even enjoying life at all right now. And it's not funny, but it's just like, it's literally all work, no play. Like, life has gotten serious for this person. And that's why that's why they're in this energy. Like, life has gotten serious. Tell me more, Spirit. They could have some new opportunities that they're working on in regards to their finances. And things just basically aren't working out the way that they expect or want them to right now. And it's starting to stress them out. They're starting to lose hope. And honestly, it's starting to affect them in other ways too, like mentally, emotionally, physically. Because when you're constantly stressed and harboring all of those emotions and negative energies and feelings, that, you know, that starts to manifest in your health and in your body. And like literally my chest just got a little tight just now. Like, this person, this person's not okay right now. They're too focused on the material. And then you got the Four of Cups here, as well as the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So that means that they're literally they're just in this Debbie Downer energy, and they're taking everything, like even the things that they have that could be going well for them, they're taking it for granted. It's as if they don't see the blessings that are in front of them because it doesn't look how they want it to look. It's not wrapped in a pretty shiny bow, you know, that they wanted it to be wrapped in, and it came without the bow, so therefore they don't see it as the blessing. Like, that's the energy that this person is in, and they're legit not thinking about you right now. Let's see how you currently feel about them. Let's see. How does earth signs currently feel about the person that's on their mind? Thank you, Spirit. How does earth signs currently feel about the person on their mind? We got the Two of Wands. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. We got the Star in reverse. And we got the Tower. Okay, now I'm over here like, what the hell was this Empress energy? Shit, that's 3 E words back to back. What was this in the beginning? Because you ain't thinking about them either. Oh my gosh, you are not thinking about them either. It looks like you've basically started to move forward and you've given up, you know, hope for this situation and this person, and you've kind of taken your energy and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, I got other things to do. I got better stuff to do. I got things that I'm working on, things I'm trying to do, things I'm trying to manifest. And that's, you literally have chosen to move forward, like, and get out. Like, you've chosen to leave this person behind. That's where we're at with it. You feel like there was definitely some blockages within the connection between the two of you. And this left you kind of frustrated and just fed up with the situation, and you've decided to just move on from it. It's like you've let go of, you've released the delusion that you had around this connection and this person. It was too emotionally draining for you. Like, you just, you don't have any positive thoughts about it anymore. You just don't. So that's where they're at, 11:11 on the clock, on the timer, I mean, and that's where you're at. Let's see what the future of this connection looks like then. Let's see, what does the future energy of this connection look like? What is the future energy of this connection, Spirit? Thank you. What's the future energy of this connection? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Swords. Ten of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so this is the future energy of the connection. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, so sometime in the future, you guys may come back into contact with one another. This is what it's looking like. We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like there may be a new cycle that starts in the future between you and this person that's going to be a more emotionally fulfilling than what this previously was. Like, with everything so this might be a period where, you know, Spirit is guiding both of you to work on yourselves, basically. That's what it looks like. Spirit is asking you to focus on you. And the same thing for them, because there's some shit that you gotta, you know what I'm saying, fix within yourself, and then vice versa. Like, honestly, this is mirroring energy. Like, y'all are kind of mirroring each other. But sometime in the future, there's going to be more than likely a conversation between the two of you. There's going to be some sort of a conversation. This Queen of Pentacles is definitely your energy as an earth sign. Like, you're just working. This person's probably going to come back around and realize, you know, just how nurturing you were, just how you helped them, just how grounded you helped them to remain, and how caring and loving you were to them. And then they're probably going to come back around, have some sort of conversation, talking about, you know, how they felt about you, or how they feel about you, and how valuable you were in your life. And this is probably going to start a new cycle between y'all. I don't know why I picked that up. I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. Tell me more, Spirit, about the future energy of the connection. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, so then we got the Sun card. Page of Wands. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles, Lovers, Temperance. Yeah, right now, the both of you, and probably this person for sure, but probably the both of you, going through a period of healing. There's a period of healing that's taking place between the both of you. And then I wish I'd kept those other cards on the board. I don't know why I swept them up, but it looks like, and that's probably why we saw that Empress and that Emperor at the beginning of the reading. But it looks like sometime in the future, the two of you are probably going to come back together and start something brand new here. The feelings are not going to go anywhere. That's what it looks like. Although neither one of you are focusing on the other person or thinking about the other person because you're like, you know what, I got better shit to do right now. This ain't it. The feelings are still going to remain. Your souls are still going to remain connected. But there's going to be some sort of new beginning that's going to be more prosperous for the two of you once that new cycle starts. And it looks like it's going to be promising. It's definitely going to be more balanced. It's going to be equally reciprocal. They're going to be able to, you know, pour into you, you pour into them. And that's probably what y'all need. Like, not only the healing, but also just to focus on your finances. That way you both can equally show up for one another. So that's what it's looking like. So right now, it's you time, baby. It's all about you. Pour into you. Focus on you. Love you. Let's see what kind of advice Spirit has for you in regards to this situation or just in general. What advice do you have for Earth Sign Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for Earth signs right now? Okay, Emperor. That is a stack. We don't want that. 3 of Wands. Temperance in reverse. King of Pentacles. Clarify the Temperance reverse. Page of Cups reverse. Okay. So right now, you could be feeling just, honestly, kind of chaotic. Like your energy feels imbalanced. Your energy could feel like it's kind of imbalanced and chaotic. So the first thing I always recommend is a cleanse. Cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, okay? You can look up ways to do that. There's many ways to do it. Based on your own, you know, based on your own beliefs and practices, of course. But so there's definitely some imbalances, and pretty much right now it's, you know, commit to your goals, commit to yourself. That's what you should be committed to right now. Commit to your goals and commit to yourself. Commit to improving your finances. Commit to, you know what I'm saying, taking control of your life. Commit to, you know, creating a solid, stable foundation for yourself and the stability that you desire. Clarify the Emperor for me, Spirit. Clarify the Emperor. The High Priestess. Clarify the King of Pentacles. The Sun in reverse. Tell me more. Let me slide these over because it's just all off camera. So yeah, if you're feeling a little off or if you've been feeling a little gloomy, brighter days are ahead. Honestly, brighter days are ahead. All you got to do is continue to focus on and pour into you. Get back in touch with your creative side. I would say, give your sacral chakra some attention. You know, as far as cleansing the wound, cleansing the energy, especially if you're a female. But, you know, movement. Hip movement helps, you know, clear up some of that stagnant energy because we tend to store emotions in our hips. Paint, draw, sing, dance. Listen to your favorite music. Get outside. Get some sun. Do something, you know, so to break up this energy that you've kind of, this slightly gloomy energy that you've been in, and so that you can get yourself back balanced. So this reading wasn't, you know, it talks about you and the person, But it's basically just saying Spirit has separated y'all for a reason. Spirit has separated y'all because y'all both got some shit y'all need to work on within yourselves. And maybe later down the road, it's very possible for y'all to come back in contact with one another and then have that 10 of Cups. And then just kind of go from there. So that's what we got. With that, let's get... Which oracles do we want to use? I am feeling called to these love oracles. Give me a second. I mean, it is a love reading, and I'm feeling called to the love oracles anyway. Spirit has sent y'all separate ways because y'all both got to work on something. So you're pretty much mirroring one another's energy. Like, now is not the time for y'all. It just isn't. It is not the time for y'all, and that's okay. All right, Spirit, give me a few oracles for my earth signs, my Taurus, Capricorn, and my Virgos. Give me a few oracles. Oh, here we go again. We got Cosmic Love. This one I dropped. Rebuilding. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Just dropping cards. These are hard to hold, especially when you got nails and little hands. I just saw the number 14 could be significant. The number 37 could be significant. New beginnings. Someone could be born in 1990. This person is definitely thinking about you, though. This person is definitely thinking about you, and they're thinking some naughty thoughts. They're definitely thinking about you sexually when they do think about you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio placements. Inner child healing. We talked about, you know, healing needing to be done on both ends, and this inner child healing could apply to both of you. Mentally materialistic. We picked up on that with that person. This is where their focus is on their money right now. They're very focused on the 3D. Then we got the Divine Feminine card, which we saw that Empress at the beginning when we were, you know, shuffling the cards. I just saw something flip, ready to go. Difficult differences. I just have Virgo on the bottom. This is an earth sign reading. Ego driven. Anybody who's very focused on the material world and they're not even tapped into the spiritual, I can guarantee you, like, they're always going to be ego driven. So that's going to be that other person. Give me a couple more, Spirit. And look, Divine Masculine. That's the Emperor that we saw earlier. So we have Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Plus we saw the Emperor and the Empress at the beginning. And here's what they both say. So the divine masculine says, I'm working on my divine masculine side. I need to be more assertive, confident, and speak up for myself. I can no longer bow out of things and situations when I become fearful, but fight for what I love, and that is you. The divine feminine card says, I'm working on my divine feminine side. I know I need to be more nurturing, understanding, and compassionate towards myself and others. I want to be more soft and loving, especially towards you. This could also, and I just heard this could also be this person balancing out their defined feminine and masculine energy, but this also could be a representation of, you know, whomever the feminine is in the situation and the masculine in the situation. This is giving like twin flame energy, especially with that mirroring. The mirroring energy, and then seeing the Emperor and the Empress, divine feminine and masculine. Yeah, that's what that